One of the sickest and disgusting stories and cases that I've ever seen is this right here. Last night I was on YouTube. I stayed up a little late and I was watching the interrogation of this guy right here. Apparently, this sick dude right here got his niece pregnant. This guy right here that you see is the uncle. And apparently him and his niece has been having a relationship. During that time period, she was 16 years old. And last time they saw her at high school. Like she got in the car with the uncle and was never seen again. Um, Police at first went to the uncle's house and questioned him, and it was on camera. It was on surveillance camera, um, on the cop's body camera. Um, they asked him questions, stuff like that. He played it off, said he ain't never seen his niece and whatever like that. So cops believed him at first, and then the longer she got missing, the more they was getting suspicious. So apparently, the mother went to her daughter's room and looked at her laptop and her diary, and apparently she saw some texts. Apparently, it was some clues. It was clues behind, and apparently she saw like text message of her daughter having sexual relationship with the uncle, saying that she wants to run away and she wants to be with the uncle and everything like that. And the uncle was replying back to her, stuff like that. So that's when they took him into the interrogation room. And that's when they interrogate the uncle. And, he really lied his ass off. He really lied. And the police officer sitting there saying that, well, sir, we got evidence from her laptop computer, from her diary, that she did have a relationship with you. She was speaking from the dead, and he just kept denying it, saying, no, it wasn't me. No, I ain't had anything to do with it. And cops was telling him that there was sex tapes and the videos and stuff like that with him and his niece. And he was having a relationship with another one of his nieces too. And I've also said they said that there was another dude that was with the uncle that was having a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old. So there was actually two guys having a sexual relationship with this minor right here, man. And this girl was 16 years old at the time. But yeah, he got her pregnant. I don't think she wanted to get rid of the baby. So he's like, well, you know what? If you want to get rid of the baby, then I'm just going to have to delete you. So the uncle deleted the niece, threw the body in the dumpster. I don't think they ever found the body, though. I don't think the body has been found, though. But yeah, man, this guy right here, I think they're giving him the death penalty, though. The uncle, they're going to give him the death penalty, though. But let me just say this about this disgusting story right here, man. I just got to say that for all parents out there who saying, oh, it's not good to keep your child in the house all the time. You should let your child go out and do things. So let me get this straight. If this is what you parents is doing nowadays, you parents over there letting your child spend too much time with the uncle now, is that what your parents is doing now? Spending way too much quality time with the uncle, something like that? Because I'm going to be honest. If I had a daughter and she is, because I don't think these two was related. They said they wasn't really related. I don't think they was related though. But either way, you mean to tell me that y'all don't find that strange that your child is spending way too much time with the uncle? Come on. I mean, hear me out, parent. You have a daughter spending the night with the uncle way too much, spending too much quality time with the uncle. Y'all mean to tell me that y'all are so naive that y'all don't see something wrong with that picture? I know I would. I know I would. Especially if my daughter kept coming up to me and saying, hey, Dad, can I spend the night with Uncle such and such? I'll be like, why you want to keep spending time with Uncle all the time? And see, this dude right here is married. He was married at the time. He was married and he's got kids himself. But he was having a sexual relationship with this minor right here, though. But Is that what you parents are doing, man? Y'all parents sitting there letting your child spend way too much time with your uncle, which is nothing wrong spending time with your family. There's nothing wrong with that. Unless, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely nothing wrong with that, but it get to a point in time that you gotta draw the line and be like, something's not right here. Why is my daughter spending a lot of time with my brother-in-law, with my stepbrother or brother-in-law? Why is my daughter spending too much time with her? So you mean to tell me that the parents of this child right here, y'all mean to tell me that y'all didn't find, I'm talking about during the time when she was alive. Y'all telling me that y'all didn't find, y'all telling me that y'all didn't find nothing suspicious? Nothing suspicious at all about your daughter spending too much time with this creep right here. This guy's a straight up creep. And y'all telling me that y'all didn't find nothing suspicious about that during that time when she was alive? You didn't find nothing suspicious about that? That's why this guy did what he did, because y'all didn't watch this girl enough. This young girl right here should have been protected. But instead, y'all let her go out and do stuff. There's nothing wrong being protected of your child, all right? People say, well, it's not good. It's not good to have your child in the house all the time. It's not good. You can't keep your child hiding from the world. Well, you know what? I'd rather keep my child in the house a lot than have my child going out spending time with weirdos. Come on now. What's wrong with you parents nowadays, man? I kind of blame her. I kind of blame the parent for not paying attention to her on her spending time with the uncle a lot. I mean, yeah, I understand when your child become teenagers, you can't always keep an eye on them. Teenagers do a lot of sneaky, slick shit. But I would have found something very suspicious about that if I had a daughter like that and she's spending too much time with the uncle, spending the night with the uncle a lot. I would have found something very, very wrong with that. I would have. I would have told my daughter, I said, hey, you're not staying with uncle no more. I wouldn't say it to her, but I would definitely be on her case about that and say, hey, stay away from uncle such and such. And if my stepbrother ever called me I tell my stepbrother, I say, hey, stay away from my daughter, bro. Well, what, man? I'm just saying, I'm crazy over your knees. I said, no, man, you stay away from my daughter, man. Y'all spend way too much quality time together or whatever like that. I don't care if it's my real brother or my stepbrother. I don't care. You spend too much time with my daughter. I you know what I'm saying? Let's just drop it from there. I don't want to sit here and think of negative stuff. So let's just drop it right now, man. Something ain't right here. But yeah, man, he killed this girl because he wanted to hide the evidence because he knew that she's probably gonna tell on him. The sooner or later, when she had that baby, eventually she would have told. That's why he did what he did, because he knew she was gonna tell. So he killed her because he got her pregnant. Then why'd you have sex with her then? Huh? Why'd you have sex with her? Why'd you get her pregnant then? If you didn't want people knowing about it. You should have left that little girl alone. But instead, you sat there and brainwashed that girl though. You know what? 16-year-old girls, man, I get sick, and people was feeling sorry for this girl. Like, I kind of feel sorry for her, but at the same time, I mean, come on now. Your own uncle, your own uncle or whatever, whether he's your real uncle or not, you didn't feel weirded out about that. And I'm talking to the 16-year-old girl here. God rest her soul. For people who feeling bad for her, I sort of kind of feel bad for her, but come on, man. She's 16 years old. It's not like she was 7 or 8 years old. 7 and 16-year-old minds are not the same, okay? Their minds not the same. You should have went back and told your parents right there and said, hey, uncle, you should have went back. This little girl right here should have went back and told her parents, hey, uncle touched me. He wanted to do weird things with me and stuff like that. You should have went back and told your parents. Maybe if you would have went back and told your parents, you would probably still be alive today. But you wanted to continue to have a relationship with this sick dude. And I'm sick and tired of people making up excuses for these young girls out here. These little young girls, 16, 17, 18 years old. Come on, man. They know right from wrong. Come on now. They're not 10 years old. They're not 11 years old. You know, I hate to hear what happened to her. I hate to hear what happened to her. But come on, man. That's just no excuse for a 16-year-old girl who knows right from wrong, had plenty of opportunities to tell her parents, but refused to be quiet about it. If you'd have told your parents and said uncle is having a sexual relationship with me, you will be alive today, young lady. But instead, you wanted to keep it on the down low. So now it's too late. But yeah, man, I'm glad they locked this dude up, man. I'm glad they locked him up. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace.